program brought to you by Expert United Marine and Gulf International Trading Group.
Well, meditation is the controlled state of the mind which can focus and enjoy the state of supreme awareness of the higher self within. Welcome to the body and the mind.
Meditation is something which is very essential essential today in day-to-day life. You know why? Because all of us, whenever anything happens to your dear ones or your friends or relatives, we are all there to support them, guide them, and we can give them the best of suggestions. But when it comes to my life, I am little disturbed. I do not know how to take a decision because I am emotionally bound. Whereas for others, it doesn't disturb me internally. So meditation is a technique or a methodology which we practice on a day-to-day basis, which can help you to have clarity of thoughts, help you to attain the same state of calmness and relaxation. Like how you decide for others, you stand apart from yourself and you can solve your issues. But if you really ask what is meditation, meditation is a beautiful state of mind that you enjoy anything that you do, you enjoy it in fullness.
Okay.
For example, a child likes to sing or dance, or some like to paint. Whenever you give them the required materials or the time or the facilities, they enjoy that state. They're never disturbed. So that particular state of mind which gives them absolute peace, happiness, where nothing disturbs them, and that moment which they enjoy is what is real meditation. Today, if you observe, there are 18 types of meditation.
Different types.
Different types of meditation. And people are rather confused. What meditation to go, where to go, what is right, what is wrong. But though there are plenty of types of meditation, all these meditation can be segregated into 4 divisions.
Okay.
Some types of meditation is to bring in deep relaxation. The second type of meditation is to increase the power of the mind by concentration. Third type of meditation is to expand your consciousness. And the fourth type of meditation is to bring in ethical values, means being with your true nature. If these 4 types of meditations are understood and practiced, you can really start enjoying whatever you are doing also.
They are done together or?
That's what I'll explain to you now. Now let us say a child likes to sing, loves singing. So you allow the child to be in that state. That particular moment of 1 hour or 2 hours, they're enjoying that moment. That particular aspect of their enjoyment inculcates the 4 divisions of meditation into it. First of all, the person or the child is absolutely relaxed. If he is not relaxed, can he sing?
No.
So he is relaxed within. So the relaxation within him only can create the beauty of a song. Creativity comes forth only when he is relaxed. So a painter is painting, the creative arts or art blossoms in him when he is relaxed. A dancer enjoys his dance and the best of his capacity is manifested in the exposition of the dance because he is relaxed.
Okay.
So a person when he is relaxed can give the best. Secondly, since he is in the music or the dance or in the painting, he is automatically focused. That means meditation for concentration without any strain is automatically set within. So he is able to enjoy the focus. He is not straining to focus. He is enjoying the focus. Thirdly, if you observe, the person has expanded his consciousness, wherein when he is singing or dancing or painting, anything external does not disturb him, because he has learned to accept the disturbances around him. So he is expanding the consciousness.
Okay.
Lastly, when the person is singing or painting, he is not having any sort of emotional strain like anger, frustration, fear, anxiety or frustration, or hatred or jealousy, that he gives the best. So that's called ethical values. So a person, whenever is enjoying whatever is doing, the 4 types of meditation is already set within.
I do know that sailing full time is as good a religion as there is.
Now one day it so happened that we were almost caught in a cyclone. 50-degree angle, you can imagine, you cannot stand. I was also holding on to the railing and just hanging.
My wife is she's a senior leader in Delhi University. So during summertime, she along with the kids used to join me on board. So the gap between, the separation time between us was not much.
Now let us say, you can see, all of us, sometimes people, all who sit and pray, well, let it be any religions, we can see people sitting for hours in prayers. But if the mind is not relaxed, they hardly spend 10 minutes for the deep prayer. Rest 1 hour will be just mind going here, there, all the time disturbed. So that focus is not there. Focus will be there only when you are relaxed. When you are relaxed, you can concentrate more. When you are not relaxed, you cannot concentrate. Some people, they do prayers for hours. They do everything. But they come home, they shout, they do so many atrocities, are disturbed within themselves. For small things, they become agitated, frustrated, not happy, not contented. They can show that dissatisfaction all the time. That means they have not expanded their consciousness. They need to understand, compared to so many people in the world, they are much more blessed. The moment you expand your consciousness, you will understand that you are blessed. If you see the sufferings of the world.
Correct.
Lastly, for example, some people, they may be great devotees, they may talk philosophy, plenty of things, but suddenly they become angry. They are not able to curb their anger. If I tell you, Srijit, just give a clap. It's very easy for us to clap. Now I am telling you, Srijit, come on, become angry.
Difficult.
You can't become angry because this is an action. When I tell you to become angry, you cannot be angry because anger is a reaction. Anger is within me and you. So when a difficult situation or a circumstances or a person which you don't love or don't like to have within you, automatically you are disturbed because it's within you. So our true nature is to have good ethical values, to be having peace, calmness, happiness, not to hurt others. These are what is our true nature. So whenever you deviate from your true nature, that also brings you discomfort.
Okay.
You understood? So when a person who is relaxed, who is enjoying the focus, who has expanded his consciousness, and who is not showing any type of frustration or tensions, or he is with his true nature, you can see in whatever things he involves, let it be cooking, washing the utensils, driving the car, studying, job, anything that you do, they are enjoying that moment. Enjoying that particular moment and getting the best of the moment is what is meditation. Understood? So from morning, for example, from morning I get up, I am happy. Morning I see the person whom I don't like, I start reacting. I shout, I create some things. Food you get, you are happy. You act to get it, you enjoy it. You understood? Driving on the road, I don't like the one fellow overtakes me, I react to it. So from morning till night, if you observe, so many times most of the time we are reacting rather than acting to achieve. Your reaction takes away everything from you. Your reaction is your diseases. Your reaction is what creates all the psychosomatic diseases that human beings are suffering today. We can call it stress, we can call it depression, we can call it blood pressure, we can call it diabetic. Because diabetes, there are two types mainly. One is related to stress. We can have cancers, we can have plenty of diseases all related to stress. Meditation is one methodology to understand that everything external are challenges for us to act rather than react. Today, the problem today is we are all reacting rather than acting. Acting means doing actions to achieve. So this is what is destroying the human mind. So this destruction within is seen as destruction without, outside. That's why all are frustrated, all are agitated, there is no calmness. And whenever you do not know how to face a situation, you cannot say, I was not aware of it. If you are not aware of it, you are ignorant. Ignorance is never an excuse in the world of nature. Every country has a rule, every department has a rule, every company has a rule.
Do's and do nots.
Whenever you don't follow a rule, you are punished or you pay the fine. You cannot say, I did not know this rule. If you do not know the rule, you suffer. Likewise, nature has a fantastic rule. If you start reacting to everything, getting agitated, frustrated, tensed up, what happens? You react. When you react, you will suffer. Today, what has been happening in the name of achievements? Greed has reached the optimum. You have deviated from your nature. When you are deviated from the nature, you go to any extreme to get whatever you want. Since you have not understood yourself, you have not linked yourself with any other person in the world. If you observe, I am a part of you, you are a part of me. There is nothing beyond that. We are all part of the same world. Whenever you try to be all with yourself, you understand you are losing everything. The other day I was just seeing an article, The crops of one farmer was seen to be all the time beautiful. Very well, he gets very good agriculture. And another beauty is, they always have competition.
Who gets the best?
The best reaps. So this farmer was asked, who always gets first prize, how is it that you achieve? He said, and the beauty is, this farmer gives the best of the grains to his neighbors also. The beauty is, he does everything. At the same time, he gives the grains to the neighbors also. Says, you see, it's a competition. And why you are giving the best to them? He said, you do not know. The pollination happens, and the best of it you get only when the adjacent things are also healthy. If you give a weak set of pollen grains, that comes also will be weak. So when I give the best to my neighbors, I also get the best. You understood? So in the world of nature, if you observe, you give the best to others, everything best will come back to you. So nature is operating like that. But man today is so much of greed, he wants to... That is why there is recession. That is why there is speculations. That is why there is problems. Try to understand yourself, you will live in a better world.
Mentioned earlier, we would like to know the role of meditation. Can it help people? Can it, on a permanent basis, on a temporary basis, on a partial basis? Will it give them? You know the situation now; it's really worse. I think it's affected the whole world, the entire. There's no country which is spared by this recession, no matter how rich you are. So business houses. So people watching this telecast would like to know. Whether meditation, to what extent, can it resolve this tension?
See, one thing is we need to understand that at this stage we are not able to do anything. Rather, at certain situations we need to understand, we need to accept a situation, accept a person, accept a circumstance. If you don't accept a person or a situation or a circumstance, it only agitates you more. The more you are agitated, the more you become frustration. The frustration leads to plenty of other things that man can get into. So here we need to accept a situation as it is. And it's not like you passively accept, you need to actively accept. Understanding the situation, and you need to take responsibilities of what you can do the best. Because for example, if you say, I have lost my money, or I am a diabetic. Suddenly you realize, you go on saying, oh, I am a diabetic. Why only I am getting diabetic? My father didn't have, grandfather didn't have. If you go on thinking about it, you are living with the problem. When you live in the problem, there is no solution for us in life. The moment you accept the problem, compared to so many people in the world, you are much more blessed because you are only diabetic. You can still work yourself to come out. Like this, you have only this much you lost. Rest there is still there. That's what I say. Many of the people, those who come, they have lost their money. The greatest of wealth is your health. All your money that you have lost, you can again regain if you have the greatest of your health. But if now you become agitated and frustrated and tensed up, thinking and worrying over it, what you have lost, you will destroy your health also, which is your greatest wealth. Tomorrow if you get back the money also, if you don't have health, what's the use?
No use.
So, thank God, at least you have got a body and mind which is still healthy. And you can do the best for you to come out. How can you come out? By accepting the situation and looking to a higher objective with responsibility so that you can overcome the situation. There you need to take actions. Now let us say we all used to play football games. one team on the other side is very strong and they are coming with full force to play against you. If you just stand on the other side and say, I am stressed, I am agitated, I am depressed, what will happen to your team? You will only lose mercilessly, right? But how can you tackle the issue? By you learning to make yourself physically and mentally strong, you learning the techniques of the game and be an equal opponent to fight the opposite team. Then you can have a fair game. You got it? So then only you experience it. So then you become a strong opponent to equally face the challenge. Likewise, all that the world has given today are challenges. When challenges come, you cannot say, I am depressed, I am upset, this has happened, that has... You cannot say that. You have to be a stronger opponent to make yourself physically and mentally more stronger, learn the techniques of management principles, thereby you become an equal opponent to face the situation or a challenge. That can only help you to come out of the problems. So meditation is one methodology where you can understand yourself much more, understand your potentiality, your inner strength, and when you are strong enough, you can face the world with much more strength. That's why meditation helps to understand your nature. Your true nature is strength. Your true nature is love. Your true nature is deep happiness and peace within. And your true nature is fearlessness, not fear. Once you go to your true nature, which meditation leads you to that state, you get the best. That's what you want. So today, people need not be frustrated of what all things are going on. This is an opportunity God has given you to understand yourself more. Rely yourself into you more, rather than into blind speculations and greed that has destroyed. It is an eye-opener, it's not something bad. Anything that has been given as a suffering, it's a knowledge given by God for you to experience the world better. So use that opportunity now to make yourself strong individually, socially, in the world, as a society, so that we all can come up as a beautiful essence of true human beings. That's why this decision is there. Use it as an opportunity rather than say it has destroyed life. It is in fact given us life to learn, understand ourselves and the world better. This is the best opportunity.
Well, don't you think that this episode has conveyed the message as an eye-opener for today's situation? Because a house is built of wood and twines and cement and so on, but our hearts should be built of loving deeds that should last 1,000 years. Thank you and goodbye. But before I wind up, if you have any suggestions, if you have any recommendations or doubts or curiosities, you can always log on to www.rhythmoflife7.org. Thank you and goodbye.